So, you're thinking about investing in the Indian stock market. That's awesome! And you know what? It's way easier than you might think. But before you can buy even a single share, there is one essential key you're going to need. Today, we're demystifying that key, the Demat account. I mean, have you ever wanted to actually own a piece of the companies you love and use every single day? Well, the stock market is what makes that possible. And right now, in India, getting started is simpler than it has ever been. All you really need is your smartphone. Seriously, all those old barriers to investing, they've pretty much been torn down.
But hang on. Before you can jump in, you need the right tool. Think of it like a digital key, one that opens the big, exciting door to your entire investment journey.
So what is this key I keep talking about? It's your Demat account. And honestly, the best way to picture it is as a super secure digital locker just for your investments. Demat is just short for dematerialized. See, back in the day, owning shares meant you had to hold on to these physical paper certificates. And you can imagine the problems. They could get lost, damaged, or even faked. The Demat account completely solved this by holding everything, your shares, your bonds, your mutual funds, safely in a digital format. You know, here is the absolute easiest way to remember it. A bank account holds your money, right? Well, a Demat account holds your investments. It really is that simple. But okay, let's talk about safety. How secure is this digital locker? Well, it's extremely safe. And here's why. This is a super important point. Your broker doesn't actually hold your shares. Instead, they're held by two huge government-approved organizations called depositories, NSDL and CDSL. This means that even if your broker went out of business tomorrow, your investments will be completely safe and sound. All right, so you're sold. You're ready to open an account. The very first choice you're going to face is what kind of provider to go with. And they basically fall into two main camps, full-service brokers and discount brokers. On one hand, you have the full-service brokers, like in ICICI Direct. They offer a more premium experience with things like detailed research reports and financial advisors. On the other hand, you have discount brokers like Zerodha and Groww. Their whole game is about low costs and fantastic, easy-to-use technology. For most people just starting out, a discount broker is going to be the perfect fit. So, who are the big names in the Indian market? Let's do a little quick-fire round and get to know the top providers right now. First up is Groww. These guys have become incredibly popular over the last few years, especially for people who are taking their very first step into investing.
So what's the secret sauce?
Well, first off, it costs $0 to open an account, and there are 0 annual fees to maintain it.
Can't be free. Plus, their app is famous for being ridiculously simple and clean, which makes it absolutely perfect for first-timers.
Next, let's talk about the giant in the room, Zerodha. It's India's largest stockbroker, and it's a huge favorite for its focus on keeping costs way, way down. Zerodha's headline feature is zero brokerage if you're investing for the long term. But honestly, their real hidden gem is something called Varsity. It's this incredible, totally free educational platform that is a goldmine for anyone who's new to this whole world.
Then we've got Upstox. Now, while beginners can definitely use it, its real strength is catering to folks who are a little more active in their trading. And why is that? Well, it's because it offers more advanced tools, like charting, and the whole platform is built for pure speed. It makes sure your trades go through in a flash, which is why it's a favorite for people who trade more often.
And finally, let's look at a full-service broker, ICICI Direct. Its biggest selling point is that feeling of trust and security that comes from being part of one of India's biggest banks. A really cool benefit here is the 3-in-1 account, which links your bank account, trading account, and Demat account all together seamlessly. You also get access to their in-depth research and dedicated customer support, which for some investors is absolutely worth it. Okay, so we've met the players. How in the world do you actually choose the one that's the perfect match for you? Let's break down the data and make this decision really simple. Look, when you're starting out, cost is a pretty big factor. And you can see right here, Groww is a total knockout. It's free to open and free to maintain. Zerodha and Upstox are also great, with very low or no opening fees and just small annual charges. It's a really sharp contrast to the full-service brokers, which, as you can see, tend to be more expensive. So, let's boil it all down. It's all about matching the platform to what you need. If you are a complete beginner, Groww or Zerodha are fantastic choices. If you think you're going to be a more active trader, then you should consider Upstox. If you really want that research and hands-on support, then Angel One or a full-service broker like ICICI Direct is a solid bet. Okay, ready to make a choice? The best part about all this is that you don't have to wait. You can get started in just a few minutes, right from your phone.
Here is your super simple action plan.
The whole process is incredibly simple, I promise. Step 1, pick your provider. Step 2, fill out their online form. Step 3, complete your KYC, which just means uploading your PAN and Aadhaar. Step 4, you'll e-sign the application using a quick OTP sent to your phone. And boom, that's it. Your account will be active and ready to go in about 24 to 48 hours. No paperwork, no waiting in lines, no hassle.
So there you have it. You now understand the essential key to unlocking the Indian stock market. The process is simple, it's secure, and it is faster than it's ever been. So the only real question left is, which company is going to